I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat courtesy of John Tuggle. After being down as much as 24 cents at one point yesterday morning, corn futures closed down 14 cents for the day, lower largely on beneficial rains in parts of the Corn Belt and growing concerns over the health of the Communist Chinese economy and its potentially negative impact on export demand for U.S. grains. Adding to the negative tone was crude oil, which has traded $3 to $4 per barrel lower all day. USDA again lowered the good to excellent portion of the U.S. corn crop yesterday by 1% on top of last week's 3% drop. More rain is forecast for some of the drier portions of the Corn Belt over the next week. National Weather Service forecasting above normal temperatures for the Corn Belt through November. Local cash trading quiet as the milo market prepares for another Commodity Credit Corporation tender on Wednesday of 2.74 million bushels for October 15 through 25 loading. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open for milo trucks this week 8 to 4:45. Anderson's open from 7 to 3. Cargill is closed today for maintenance, open the balance of the week 7 to 5. For help marketing your grains, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Over this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves. National pork carcass cutout value 308, higher at 124.91. All but the loin was reported higher, with the belly up $13.45. Federally inspected hog slaughter 428,000 head, 30,000 head below last week, 47,000 fewer than the same week last year. Box beef prices higher. Choice box up 109 at 264.46. Select 13 higher, 239.72. Choice select spread now 24.74. Monday slaughter 124,000 head. That's up 5,000 from last week and 6,000 larger than the same week last year. We're still working off of 144 to 148 in the north, 140 in the south. No cattle sold so far this week. They're still compiling their show list. I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or a feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Atascosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the Mason sale turn out?
Larry, we ended up having right at 1,441 head of cattle today. I thought overall the market opened up again this week. Very good demand, a lot of activity, a large group of buyers that were on hand. I thought overall that today that the stocker steers, they probably sold steady after last week's big increase we had 4 steers, weighed 488 today at 205, dollared out over $1,000 of change. I thought stocker heifers overall sold maybe $4 to $7 higher. I think the steers got enough, and then the heifers kind of falling up now, and so they sold 4 to 7 higher. Get into our feeder cattle. Our feeder steers sold steady, had 4 steers, weighed 751 today at $160, a little over right at $1,202 on those. I thought feeder heifers sold $2 to $3 higher on the 6 to 7 weight, and steady on the 7 to 8 weight heifers. Packer bulls and cows also sold steady after last week's increase too. Pairs and bred cows all pretty well remain steady too on the better cow.
Remind us about the sale coming in San Saba Thursday.
You bet. We got several groups of calves that are coming in. Got some really good Black Angus calves coming in off 2 different ranches. Got another set of Charolais Cross calves, and we got several cows we know coming in too. So probably still a pretty good run. We haven't got any rain up here. There's some rain south of us a little bit. Hopefully next week they're showing for some good moisture, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. They can give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We're all on there too at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll touch base with you once more before the sale.
Sounds great, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Sean Geiswijk, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how's sheep and goat sales shaping up?
No, they're somewhere around that 3,500, maybe 4,000. I came in this morning after lunch, so we'll get a good run sheep and goats in Fredericksburg. Cattle-wise, kind of maybe somewhere like we had last week, somewhere between 115 and 2. Catch a few more. See how they come in the morning and have a catch. So,
all right, we'll tell us.
A lot of bunches, but it is dry and everybody's starting to sell them. So catch our share.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. Is what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, we're looking down the sheep and goat side of the sale this week. It's coming up today, Tuesday, when you folks are hearing it. Cattle will come Thursday. What sheep and goat's going to be like?
Well, I think we got about 75 staying here this evening. We've all got a pretty good rain around a lot of the area here. We got lots of guys got 2 to 3 inches, so I'm looking for quite a bit lighter run on the sheep and goats. Kind of figure probably around that 300 head range, and looking kind of the same market we had last week. And on Thursday, I think we're going to be pretty light again this week. I think we'll probably just have probably around that 200 or 300 head range this week while it kind of dries out a little. So good thing to see.
Good. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you for sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday.
Call us, the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesach and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesach is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Enter to win up to 100 acres of Invora herbicide with a free Rangeview analysis today at invora.com/trial. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora herbicide is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a registered trademark of Bayer Crop Science. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up?
Quite a bit slower today. We were blessed with, from half an inch north of town to about 1.5 inches around here in Atascosa County today. We've got 250 in so far, about 90, 100 cows, and looks like we're going to palpate 40, 45 of those in the morning. One pair. I do have a handful of Bremer heifers, pretty nice Bremer heifers, going to weigh 475 to about 5.5. Should end up with around 325 by sale time, probably 125 cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sale at Atascosa Livestock Exchange.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
Went good, Larry. Market sure steady to probably a little better on these calves today. Had some pretty good quality. Cow market was steady money. Our stocker cows sold a little bit better. Everybody was sure had some smiles on their face today because finally got some rain down here, so it was a good day. Our cow calf pairs brought from $875 to $1350. Red cows from $675 up to $1,200. High yielding packer cows $76 to $84. Your breakers $66 to $74, and your canners $32 to $60. High yielding packer bulls $96 to $1.02. Low to medium yielding bulls $78 to $96. 2 to 3 weight choice steers $174 to $204. Heifer mates $160 to $182. 3 to 4 weight choice steers $178 to $2. Heifer mates $150 to $172. 4 to 5 weight choice steers $176 to $194. And heifer mates $148 to $168. 5 to 6 weight choice steers $162 to $180. Heifer mates $146 to $162. 6 to 7 weight choice steers $154 up to $168. And the heifer mates $142 to $156. And the 7 to 8 weight choice steers $138 to $156. And the heifer mates $132 to $144. So it was a good day. Like I said, everybody did. We got some more rain last night in a lot of areas from 2 to 6 to 8 inches, down south of us. But here locally, a lot of, 2 to 5 inches. So good general rain that South Texas sure needed. So we're sure thankful for that.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Riley.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
Good. 738 head of cattle. Rained all day, about 2 inches around. As far as the cow run, had about 100 cows. Packer cows about steady with last week. 34 up to 91 cents. Packer bulls 61 to $1.06. Just a handful of pairs, a few longhorn pairs over there around $300 up to $1,100 on a better pair. And our bred cows from $600 to $1,050. Calf and yearling market, front end of the cattle just as good as it had been last week. Just a really good sale today. Lots of push, and the cattle were sure good. Any of those 2 to 4 weight steers from $1.64 up to $2.20. 2 to 4 weight heifers anywhere from $150 up to $188. Getting into those 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.50 to $184. 5 to 6 weight heifers, $148 to $174. 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.34 to $167. 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.32 to $157. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.32 to $151. And your 7 to 8 weight heifer, $1.12 to $150. Few representative sales, a 21 head deal of done heifers weigh $629 at $1.57. 20 head deal of done heifers weigh $582 at $1.61. 16 head deal of done heifers weigh $481 at $1.71. Getting into the steers, 14 head of 620 weight steers weighing $1.61. 17 head of done steers weighing $587 at $1.67, and 12 head of done steers at 678 pounds at $1.60. Looking forward to next week. Assuming it'll be wet around, it'll slow that run down. But if you need anything, feel free to contact us 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
Never let's hit the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in August, East plus 90, 1283. We'll call Houston 1283, Progresso 1336. Yellow corn to Corpus in August, September plus 140, 766 3/4. Houston September plus $1, 726 3/4. Progresso 828 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in August, September plus 75, 957 3/4. We'll call Houston September plus $1 bill, 982 3/4. And we'll call number 1 beans to Houston, August September delivery, November less 15, 1397 1/4. Neighbor, we moved no bales of Texas cotton yesterday. East Texas, Oklahoma, 120.46 to 122.69. The average, if it was a 50-50 split, would have been about 121.56, but neighbor, we sold no bales. That's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. I'm your host, and I like you so much, I'll come back tomorrow and do the same thing. Thank you, neighbor.